Good morning, children. I hope you all are doing well. Yes. Now, seventh unit, theme of the unit, theatres, is going to be start now. Yes, I have started a new method to give a perfect understanding of this lesson. Okay. Now, you may not get bored to watch this video. I think so. Okay. And now, already we have seen the background of the story. Now we can understand what is the lesson about. Okay. And here the trial, this is the lesson which is written by George Bernard Shaw. The main character of this lesson, Joan of Arc. Okay, now just watch this video. Yes, children, I am going to start 7th unit. What is the theme of the unit? Theatres. Okay, 7th unit, it contains 3 readings: A reading, B reading, C reading. Okay, now I am going to start the trial. Already have listened the background of the story. Now directly I am going to the topic. Before going to the topic, just to see the face sheet. Okay, in the face sheet, what can you observe? What are you watching there? What can you see there? And some members, some children, they are performing some skits. Okay, is it clear? Yes. Yes. The trial. Okay, I already told you the meaning of the trial. There are 2 meanings are there, and now we have to take the trial, which means inquiry in the court. Yes. Now, shall I start the lesson? Just look at the book. Joan of Arc, born in 1412, was a French peasant girl who claimed that the voices of saints had told her she was called on by God to aid her country. What is the meaning of peasant? Peasant means a poor farmer owning or renting a small piece of land which he or she cultivates that particular land. What is the meaning of claimed? To say that something is true although it has not been proved. Okay, that is the meaning of claimed. And here she claimed that already in the background story, each and everything I have explained. Okay, yes, this is the French national heroine took to the field of battle during the 100 Years' War, 1337 and 1453. Yes, at the time, the desperate French army had suffered a number of losses to the English. Means desperate means hopeless. The French army, those are hopeless. At the time, she came to renew the confidence by lifting the siege of Orleans. Orleans, it is the name of the place. Okay, now she gave back to this place to the French. Okay, and taking back the city of Reims. Reims also one of the places in the France. Okay, and after that she was soon captured by the English. Now she is under the English people. Okay, now Joan of Arc, who had been caught by the British in the war, was imprisoned and presented before the court. Okay, now she was imprisoned. Imprisoned means kept in the prison. Okay, now she is in the prison and now presented before the court. Now she entered the court. Okay, these are the characters of this story. Okay, Inquisitor, Canon John de Estevette, Canon de Courcelles, Brother Martin Ledwin, Caution, and the chaplain. Okay, and here the agonist for the Joan, these 2 are the agonist of the Joan, and Canon John de Estevette is the agonist for the Joan, and Canon de Courcelles also agonist for the Joan. Yes, see now. Rouen, 30 May 1431, a great stone hall in the castle, arranged for the trial at law. There are 2 raised chairs side by side for the bishop and the inquisitor as judges. Looking down the great hall from the middle of the inner end, the judicial chairs and scribes' table are to the right. The prisoner's stool is to the left. There are arched doors right and left. It is fine, sunshiny May morning. Yes, children, in our court only one judge is there, no? But here in that court 2 judges are there, and bishop and an inquisitor. 2 judges are there. In the down, he is the scribe. Scribe means everybody knew that one. He writes what is going to be happened. Means here a scribe is there, and the next one here prisoner's stool. Here prisoner's stool is there in the left side. Okay. Okay, the scribe writes what is going on in the court. He writes in here. The scribe will be here, and the John means the prisoner will be here. Now John entered to the arch door. Arch door means curve shape. Okay, that is called curve shape in arch door. Okay, this is called curve arch door. Yes. Now the inquisitor. Let the accused be brought in. What is the meaning of accused? Accused, which means a person on trial for committing a crime. Okay, is it clear? And the inquisitor called the accused, and Ledwenu calling accused, let her be brought in. Okay, and he also called, let her to brought here, call her and bring her, he said, Ledwenu said. And next John, this is the description about the John, how she is. Okay, John, chained by ankles, is brought in through the arched door behind the prisoner's stool by the guard of English soldiers, with them the executioner and his assistants. They lead her to the prisoner's stool and place themselves behind it. After taking off her chain, she wears page's black suit. Yes, children, did you understand? Her both legs means her ankles were chained, means her legs were chained, and now she came and she entered from the arched door and prisoner's stool by guards, the English soldiers, with them executioner also there and his assistants. Okay, they lead her prisoner's stool and place themselves behind it after taking off her chains. Means already I told you she was in the chains, so those chains were removed. She wears page's black suit, means that is her dress. Okay, she wears the page's black suit. The inquisitor, kindly sit down, John. She sits on the prisoner's stool. You look very pale today. Are you not well? He asked. Yes, he asked the question. You are not looking good. Are you not well? He is asking the question. Next, John. Thank you, I am well enough. But the bishop sent me some carp and it made me ill. Okay, and here carp. Carp, which means a large edible fish that lives in river. Okay, and he sent me a fish. I ate that. That fish made me ill, she said. Caution. I'm sorry. I told them to see that it was fresh. Means he is saying that. What did he say? I already told to the servants whether it is good or not. It is fresh or not. I told to the servants. He said. Who said? The caution said. John. You mean to be good to me. I know. But it is a fish that does not agree with me. The English thought you are trying to poison me. Okay, in a satirical way she is saying that, of course you are a good person. I know every time you are doing good things for me. But the fish, whatever the fish you sent for me, that does not agree with my body, she said. And one more thing she is saying that the English people, the English thought you are trying to poison me. Means the English people, they are thinking that you are trying to kill me. And immediately caution and the chaplain both together. What? No, my lord, we didn't kill her. We didn't poison anything. We didn't give any poison things to her, they said. Now John, continuing, they are determined that I shall be burnt as a witch. They are determined, which means decided. They decided that I shall be burnt as a witch. And they sent a doctor to cure me. When I was ill, they sent to the doctor to give the treatment. But he was forbidden to bleed me, because the silly people believe that witch's witchery leaves her if she bleed. So he only called me filthy names. Yes, and here just see what is their attitude, means what is their mindset, just to see. And they sent the doctor to cure me, but he was forbidden. Okay, and here he is giving the treatment. At the time I was bleeding, but he did not stop the bleeding. Okay, and what did he think? The silly people believe that witchery leaves her if she bleed. Okay, means he is thinking that my witches things, my bad things, my magical powers, what is the black magical powers, leaves me when if I bleed. Okay, that is the silly people, they think that. So he only called me filthy names. Filthy names means dirty names. Okay, he had used very worse names towards her. Wait, and one more question she is asking the court. Why do you leave me in the hands of English? I should be in the hands of church. And why must I be chained by the feet to a log wood? Are you afraid I will fly away? Yes, now she is questioning the court, and she has to be in the church, but now she is in the court, and now she is questioning the court. Why do you leave me in the hands of English? Now I am in the English hands. Why? Actually, I should be in the hands of church. I have to be in the church, and I must. And why you must be chained a feet of log wood? Are you afraid? Are you feeling fear? I will fly away. She is questioning. Yes, deestivate. Harshly, woman, it's not for you to question the court. It is for us to question you. You shouldn't question the court. We have to question you. Who said? The deestivate said that. Courcelles. When you were left unchained, did you not try to escape by jumping from a tower 60 feet high? If you cannot fly like a witch, how is it that you are still alive? Here, the Courcelles is asking that you are a witch. A witch can live after jumping from the 60 feet height. Okay, you are a witch. That's why you jumped from the 60 feet height. Now you are living. Though you are jumping from the 60 feet height, you are living. Are you not a witch? He is asking. Joan. I suppose because the tower was not so high then. It has grown higher every day since you began asking me question about it. Before, when I jumped from the tower, it is not that much height. Every time you are asking this question again and again, then onwards it started growing. It's like a funny way, and it's like a funny way she is giving the answer to the Courcelles. To give the perfect clarification of this tower, I would like to show a video. Just watch it. Yes, see children, Joan made 2 attempts to escape by jumping from the 60 feet tower. Is it clear? Yes, deestivate. Why did you jump from the tower? Joan. How do you know that I jumped? She's questioning again. How do you know that I jumped? Deestivate. You were found lying in a moat. Why did you leave the tower? Here moat means a deep wide ditch surrounding a castle typically filled with water and intended as a defense. Okay, and we found you in moat. I will show you a video to perfect understanding about moat. Just watch it. Yes children, this is moat. Moat, which means a deep wide ditch surrounding a castle typically filled with water and intended as a defense. Means here the prisoner, he or she cannot escape from the castle, and the enemies cannot enter into the castle. Did you watch the video children? Now next topic. Next point. Yes, and here Joan. Why would anybody leave a prison if they could get out? Means there is a chance for me to escape from the prison. The doors were open, so I tried to escape. Deestivate. You tried to escape? He is questioning, and in a surprising way he is asking again. Means she is accepting that mistake. Now he is saying that you tried to escape? Questioning again. Of course I did. And not for the first time either. If you leave the doors of the cage open, the bird will fly out. Yes, of course, I escaped. I tried to escape. Not for the first time, and many times I tried to escape from this jail. If you leave the doors of cage open, bird will fly out. Okay, cage means a structure of bars or wires in which birds or other animals are confined. Okay, if you open the doors of the cage, immediately the bird will fly out. Like me, like that, I also tried to escape from this prison. She said. Deestivate. Rising. That is confession of heresy. I call the attention of court to it. My dear judges, have you listened it? Now she is accepting that heresy. Heresy means the belief that which is against to the principles of Christianity. Okay, now my judges, did you understand? She is accepting, she is doing that heresy things. Who said? The deist. Next, John. Heresy, he calls it. Am I a heretic because I am trying to escape from the prison? Heretic means a person who practices or supports the heresy. Okay, what are you talking? Am I a heresy? Because I am trying to escape from the prison, you are calling me as a heresy. She is asking, she is questioning again. Deestivate. Assuredly means confidently. If you are in the hands of church and you willfully take yourself out of its hand, you are deserting the church, and that is heresy. Yes, deestivate, what did he say? Actually, you are in the hands of church, you have to obey to the church, but you deserting means you leave the church. That is heresy. Heresy means that is against the God. Okay, you are not listening the God's words. You did not obey to the church. That is called heresy, he said. John, it is great nonsense. Nobody could be such a fool as to think that. Yes. What did she say? It's a great nonsense. It's not a good words. You're thinking like that. Nobody thinks like as you. Nobody think as like you. Okay, you only thinking such a bad attitude. You are only thinking like that, like a fool, she said. Deestivate. You hear, my lord, how I am reviled in the execution of my duty by this woman. And he is saying that my lord means here the judges. Have you listened, my lord? I am reviled. Reviled means here criticized. In the execution of my duty. I am doing my duty, but have you seen how she is scolding me, how she is criticizing me, my lord? And the deestivate is saying that. Next, caution. I have warned you before, John, that you are doing yourself no good by these pet answers. Okay, and now he is saying that he is supporting the John. I have warned you before. Before also I have given the same warning to you. You have to obey to the court. But again you are giving pet answer. Pet answers means showing lack of respect. Because she did not give any respect to the deestivate. So you have to obey to the court and these persons. You shouldn't give such answers, the caution said. And here, next. But you will not talk sense to me. I am reasonable. If you will be reasonable. If you talk in a reasonable way, I also will be a reasonable. But he did not in reasonable way. So I talk like that. I'll show the pet answer. I'll give the pet answer to him, she said. And the remaining part will be explained in the next class. Did you watch the video? I hope you understood the lesson. Okay? If you have any doubts, we will discuss in the Zoom. Thank you. Have a nice day.